Hello everyone, this is going to be the first episode in a series uh, called Knights Templar versus Everything, where I'm going to be going over every matchup in Knights Templar and what I think is the best strategy against each civ. Huge shout out to Lucifron, who inspired me to do this with his every matchup in the game. Bit of an old series, but let's get into it. So this matchup is pretty Templar favored, I would say. Just because Templar can Dark Age rush very well, and Biz hates getting Dark Age rushed. Yeah, so basically we're just gonna try to Dark Age rush his berries, and Biz without berries is not in a good place. So I'll just speed it up a little bit. We're dropping the barracks down. We're gonna send a villain a spear. This is a Conqueror 2 Biz, by the way, so pretty good at the game. Right now, I'm looking and I'm seeing that he has a triple bag of berries, which is very bad. This is basically the dream spawn as a Biz. You got forward stone and wood, also backwood, and then you have all the berry patches. So, couldn't really ask for a better spawn. And then, of course, his berries over here is in the back as well. Yeah. So we're just gonna go up here. We're gonna place down a tower. I think we're lacking wood for a tiny bit. Yep, but we get it in a second, and we'll just drop a tower, start building this. So one thing that you gotta watch out for Biz is they have Acrotoid defense in their system, and he's gonna do that. But you don't have to be worried. All you have to do is cancel the tower, and you just run away. Acrotoid defense, it only lasts for 30 seconds, so you just, count out 30 seconds. He actually popped it a bit earlier, so I could have gone for it. I was counting out till, about 3:30 though. And now we can start building it again, and if he commits fills, he's gonna lose them because he doesn't have Acrotoid anymore. Remember, it has a 2-minute cooldown, so using it like that, not very great. Alright, so our tower is gonna go up. I was thinking about building a second tower, like over here or something, and trying to deny his wood. I was worried that he would, with his next Acrotoid, he could get another tower. And, I didn't really think I could defend it against Biz, so I didn't go for it. I just came back home with my bill. So here I'm gonna cancel this worker. We're gonna go for the first tier of safe passage. But we're not gonna go for the second tier, and the reason we're not gonna go for the second tier is the second tier takes 4 minutes to pay off, and right now we're just trying to rush him really hard. So we don't want him to be able to take down our tower because we don't have enough units. So we're just gonna go for the first one because the first one pays off pretty fast. So he does go archers. There's always the chance that he goes spears and he just tries to burn this with spears. But we should have archers out fast enough. Okay, so now the reason I went Antioch is I was anticipating he was going to go spears, and so that would have meant that the Shebs don't really do anything. Meanwhile, the Surgeons, they are able to deal with the Limited A actually very well. Kind of better than archers, just because the Limited A have that shield wall. But I've been experimenting a lot with Surgeons, and I've been having a lot more success than with the Chevrolets. The Chevrolets, they're just really bad horsemen, or really bad knights. Whereas the Surgeons, they give a better bonus with 10% attack, and they're pretty good units. I already thought they were decent, but then they got buffed, and so I've just been having a lot of success with them. Alright, so I just go back here, yeah, and their bonus is just very nice to have as well. You can saying you play pretty melee heavy as this. And so, one thing I should mention about the Surgeons. So, when you play with Surgeons, a lot of people struggle to know what comp you want to go for. I find that, if you're playing against a Knight Civ, you want to go like Spearman, Horseman, Surgeon. And the Surgeons just give you a low bev backline for when you're chasing down the Knight Archer. And then, if you're not against the Knight Civ, you just go Archer, Surgeon, Horseman, and what that allows you to do is you substitute Spearman for Surgeons, and as you can see, he's chasing down my Horseman. And so now, using this vision, I'm able to snipe a few Vills. We get a Vill kill here. I think we almost get another one, but yeah, you substitute it for the spears, and they're a lot harder to snipe out than spears with archers. And so it just means that I'm able to counter his spears harder than he's able to counter mine. I go in here, I think I might get another kill. No, I don't. I only got the one. But we're still in a really good spot. We forced him to go over here, and what that means is even though he has the same amount of wood bills as food bills, he's actually going to stack up a lot of food here because we forced him to like move all his units. And you'll see he starts stacking up a lot of food. It's also because Biz is very inefficient on wood, whereas we're extremely efficient on wood. And so in a mass archer versus a mass archer, we're just in a way better spot than he is. And we're poking in with these horsemen again. Not really getting any damage yet, but he is not on the berries. We have this tower here, so we can confirm he's not on these two, and so long as we take this, we can see he's not on the berries. And so I am fine with this position. I don't feel the need to go in yet. As long as he's not on berries, we're in a better spot. You can see we've evened up the villager count. Which shouldn't be the case. I think our pilgrim is counting as one, which is kind of helping us, but he must have missed like a tiny bit of villager production as well. Yep, so we're just forcing him off this, and like we're just applying pressure right now. And you can see like his macro is suffering because of all the pressure we're applying. We've knocked him off his gold, his primary wood line, he can't go on his berries. This guy doesn't know what to do. Yep, and so right now he's over macroing food, and this is very bad. And you can see he uses his little wood on this ram, and so he just doesn't have enough wood for archers. You see he sees this, he's like, oh no, I have 900 food stacked up, so he tries to go here, but now we're gonna push across. We're putting pressure on these berries while he's trying to build the ram. We're going up here. We're gonna put even more pressure on his wood line, not allow him to get those archers out. And one thing the sergeants are really good at is killing Vills. They have 11 damage. A Vill only has 50 health. Like you can see just how strong they are. Yep, and he just surrenders here. I'm just so far ahead. He's going for a ram here, but the ram's not really doing anything. I'm just gonna be able to kill it. Yep, and that's basically how you beat Byzantines as Knights Templar. Thanks for watching.